welcome to Sunday Club in the Stable. I'm Paul, and this is Hannah.
Oh, hi there friends! Missing you, hope you're staying safe. Welcome to our game and craft video, which matches our story of Zaccheaus. We've been finding out about Zaccheaus and the way that he was so honest with Jesus the day he met him. He just poured out everything, and Jesus changed his life. He wasn't really the nicest person before he met Jesus. He was a bit mean, but after meeting Jesus, he changed his life around. So we've got some little activities to help us to keep thinking about the story. I'm going to start with this one before my chocolate goes hard. So we are going to make a Zaccheaus in a tree, and hopefully you will see what it looks like, how we get to what it looks like. I'm just going to show you a picture now. Okay, now all of the measurements of what we're using is going to appear on the screen and in the description below. So if you're like, I don't know what you're using, Hannah, then don't panic, it's written down. So you are going to need 600 grams of white chocolate melted. And you need 1 cup of Rice Krispies, and you mix them together. Okay, when you've mixed them together, just put them to one side for a moment. You're going to need them again in a minute. You're going to need a flake type chocolate, brand of your choice. Now, our flake is going to become a tree trunk, believe it or not. So we're going to lay that onto our greaseproof paper. Then we are going to add a little bit of green food colouring. I know, crazy, right? It's best to add a little bit at a time because you don't want to add too much. We're going for a tree-like look here. You can also add the green to the melted white chocolate before you mix in the Rice Krispies. Now we are going to empty our melted white chocolate Krispies and green food colouring onto the top of our tree trunk, because these are going to become the leaves of our tree. Now, if you remember in our story, someone climbed a tree, right? So using some jelly babies, choose the one that you think looks the most like Zaccheaus and pop him in a tree. Now, you will need to leave our Zaccheaus in a tree to set. So you're going to need to put him in the fridge for a little bit before you eat him. And I recommend, there's quite a lot here. So I recommend that you share your Zaccheaus in a tree. Okay? Promise? So we've done a little bit of crafting, and now we're going to learn a game to play. So for this game, you are going to need something like a golf ball and either a golf club or a croquet stick. a cardboard box. And we are going to turn this into a game. So think crazy golf, but in this, we are going to make this look like a house. And then we are going to use it and cut a hole out for the door. So we're going to show you how to do this in a moment. Cut a hole out for the door, and then the idea is that you try and hit the golf club through the golf ball through the hole in the door. The idea is that this is Zaccheaus' house and you're trying to get the ball into Zaccheaus' massive, super cool party where Jesus is. Okay, there's a video coming up right now. Zaccheaus recognized Jesus for who he was, and Zaccheaus ended up pouring out his life to Jesus and allowing Jesus to help him to turn his life around. What Zaccheaus saw in Jesus was a demonstration of God's incredible love for everybody, no matter who we are or where we're from or alike. And that just encouraged Zaccheaus to turn to God and be like, yeah, I want to be honest with you, and I want to be real with you, and I want to follow you and live like you do. Quite incredible. We, in our story, we're looking at a Bible verse which says to trust God at all times, you people. Pour out your heart to him, for God is your refuge. That just basically means God is your safe place. So we can pour out whatever we like to God, and he won't mind. He's there listening, and he's actually a safe place and a safe person to be around and to talk to as God, because God is a refuge. We sometimes talk about being a friend of Jesus. Maybe you don't feel like you are a friend of Jesus, and you don't really know what to do. To be a friend of Jesus, all you kind of need to do is just ask Jesus to be your friend. He's right there, and he's waiting for you, and he's listening to you. So if you want to, you can ask Jesus to be your friend. If you have any friends or family or grown-ups around you who already follow Jesus, it's a really good idea to share with them that you've decided to follow Jesus. You know what to do. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed this, subscribe if you want to hear more. But for now, it's bye from us and a polar bear high five. Jelly baby Paul or all for me? What do you think? Who's going to eat Zaccheaus? You, me, or Pete? Vote now.
Bye.